Hello, I'm Bully, and we need to talk. And by we, I mean me. I need to talk. You need to listen. You might not need to. This might be completely unnecessary, but I'm here, so I'm doing this video anyway. I'm gonna give a quick update on, not really the channel or my life. I don't know. Give it an update on what happened with the LARP. Then talk about Startplaying. That's it. This will be quick for me. So let's get into it. So I truly don't know if anyone cares, but if you do, I still feel like, and it feels like I should explain myself, because recently I have videos saying, hey, going to this LARP, we're doing all these things, it's going to be great. And now, if you notice, most of those videos didn't happen. In fact, the LARP happened. I wasn't there. And the reason for that, it's difficult to explain because I mean, it's not difficult, but I really don't like talking about my private life on here. I think it was vice versa. If you know me in real life and you've somehow found this, get out of here. Especially if you've already told me that you found this and I said, hey, don't do that again. Don't you ever watch this again. And you're here watching it now. It's childish behavior. And that's enemy behavior. So congrats. Was it worth it? I hope not. But basically, I was all set to do these things, though there is a very serious medical issue going on in my life, not with me, but someone else. And we were working through that a little bit because I don't believe in ever just like taking breaks on purpose. I'll take them accidentally all the time. It's called inconsistency. But I had videos lined up. I had things to do. An external hard drive going out on me delayed some things, but got it fixed. I was working with the wonderful Paula, who timeless, priceless, perfect. Getting a lot of stuff ready for the LARP. And then this situation became terrible, harrowing. Usually the worst things ever happened to me in my life, and hopefully that stays the worst. But long story short, wild medical emergency. I had to drop everything in life and with this stuff. So yeah, that happened leading up to the LARP, which is why I couldn't go, and I couldn't do a lot of the videos leading up to it as well. It was a lengthy thing I was dealing with there. But the good news is we're on the other side of it. Things seem to be better, and things should be returning to what our new normal is with that whole situation, which means I could do videos and stuff again. I have time to do that. So I'm going to do it. The Darkness of Virgin people were incredibly kind and understanding and are allowing me to just do the next one. And the next one's going to be in Los Angeles. In fact, May 22nd to 26th. You could get your tickets now. I already booked my stuff. I'm very excited for this. I was excited for the last one. Even more excited for this. LA's rumor is gonna be pretty good. Pretty all right. And they already do such a good job with the special guests, and now like it's in LA, all the like everyone's it's gonna be the place to be. I'll be there. So the LARP thing, not over, just delayed, assuming there's no terrible situation that arises right before it again. So, yeah. Oh, and some of my friends still went. They said they had a very good time, which I knew they would, but also I'm glad they did. So I didn't send them to a strange place full of strange people to have a bad time. They enjoyed it. And we're going to get together, do a little video chat, casual hangout recap thing, because I wasn't there to recap, but I still want to, I just want to hear about it from them. I've already heard some, and I think it'd be a cool conversation to share with you. So expect that soon when schedules align. Another thing that was affected by this, than other things in general with other people's lives, is I haven't really had to do like recruiting and start playing, which very just lucky that amazing people found me, and I've had ongoing chronicles there for years now. that are still going strong, and I love them. And having to put those on pause during that sucked a lot, actually. I mean, I knew I'd miss it, but I need it. I need the games. And I have the games again, but also there's some transitions happening for various reasons where now I'm preparing to open up some more games. So if you've ever wanted a potentially very long term, as long as you guys want to play, I want to run Chronicle on a consistent basis. I feel like just having a consistent role-playing game that is long-term is huge for a lot of people. I'm lucky I get to do that. I've been doing that my whole life. Other people, it seems to be a pipe dream. I'm here to make that pipe dream just a pipe, a real thing that you get to wield and do with me. A couple of the ones that are opening up, if you are into Vampire the Masquerade, which you might be if you're here, I have a noir game that's set in like 1950s Las Vegas that just wrapped up an arc, getting ready to open it up for some more people to jump in. So if you're into a very politically heavy Camarilla game set in the 50s, we're trying to establish the newest Camarilla domain in a city that is currently run by the Giovanni, the Mafia, and also is in a desert where a lot of dark, dangerous things are lurking out there. Could be the game for you. A couple players we have returning are excellent. And I mean, that alone, you get a chance to play it the best. Also, Werewolf. I ran a really fun Werewolf the Apocalypse sort of opening arc. We got into a little bit of the sandbox before things had to get shuffled. But I'm loving Werewolf the Apocalypse. I was never that big of a werewolf fan. And after reading this new edition and running it, I'm in. I'm hooked. And I very much want more of it. And it really, I put so much work into this setting too. It's set in the Ozarks, near and dear to me. If you're into sort of a Southern Gothic vibe with sort of an Appalachian feel and a lot of sort of heavy, dark themes, but also occasionally mixed with just over-the-top action, if the last arc holds true for what happens in the future, this could be the game for you. I'm really enjoying Werewolf, and if you also enjoy Werewolf, or especially if you've just never played Werewolf, but you're like, hey, that sounds fun, you're probably going to love this. I do. I think you will too. Also have some very, very good people already locked in for that. Yeah, there's very good ways to have a consistent long-term campaign that also is character-driven. So you get to like really, if you're one of those people who obsesses over your characters and really likes getting into it, this is for you. Also, I don't know how. I almost don't want to jinx it. I almost don't want to talk about it. Like, I guess I do promote the Start Playing, but I feel like I don't know how, but if somehow just some of the best role players I've ever been with have just found their way into that space in these games with me and keep wanting to do games with me and more games with me. And I'm so lucky. I love it. So good. Not just in terms of the best like people to play with, like, oh, these are World of Darkness experts, as much as just like committed, passionate people who are just remind me every time I play with them how much I love playing these games. So if that's not you, get out of here. But if you're cool and you really like role playing and World of Darkness seems cool, come on in. Honestly, overall, pretty much everyone I've encountered in one way or another through doing this thing has really surprised me, especially as a very cynical, misanthropic person that I am. I will quit so fast the day enough people just are kind of annoying. I'm out. It's fine. Not a big deal. But that hasn't happened. And statistically, I feel like it should, because I'm making TTRPG content, especially about a newer edition of a game that existed before and has changed through editions, and it's on the internet. Recipe for disaster. Somehow, you've all really been cool. I appreciate that. And I've just been inconsistent in doing this when I can, and it's been worth it. This is maintainable. Oh, also, I helped produce a excellent D&D show that was streamed on Twitch over at D&D Jordan Lee's channel with some of my friends and people I admire. So that'll be on this channel, actually. You'll see some D&D content soon that I'm not even in. I just helped edit and really want to support my friends. And also, actually more D&D stuff. I played in a game, and am playing in a game, I should say. A game is still going. That will also be on this channel. It's a horror-themed setting, Nightfell, if you're familiar with it. And, of course, that meant we wanted to make the most just messy, romantic subplot to it. Such good stuff with the character dynamics. Very excited to see where it goes. All in the backdrop of just this horrific setting. It blends beautifully. I'm in it. Rachel's in it. And some other people you might recognize are in it. So yeah, basically, things are settling down a little bit. I'm back to doing things that I said I'd be doing. I get to rewrite scripts that I had for some book reviews that I've already done, but lost because on top of all this, technology happened. But I'll do them again, and then I'll do more as they come out. So yeah, all of this is really just to say that I just felt like I should acknowledge that I laid out all these videos I was going to do for LARP and then didn't do them. I didn't go to the LARP. And there's a very good reason for it, because a very bad thing happened. But I'll be at the next one. And if you want to get in early on some of that, I got a link for that below. And then also opening up some Startplaying games again. Also have a link for that. So yeah, play games with me. I hate the winter, so I need some more World of Darkness to combat the darkness and the cold that will suffocate me if I don't pretend to be a vampire or werewolf or something. So yeah, get in there. Get in there while the going's good. Is there anything else I should say? I don't know. Probably not. But yeah, thanks. Real cool. Real still cool. You stayed cool while I was gone. I appreciate that. Keep that up, and I'll keep it up. And see you in the next vid. And I mean it. If you're watching this and we had a talk like a couple weeks ago and you're like, oh, you saw a YouTube video, I don't really get what it is. It's not for you. Get out of here. Forget everything you said. Forget everything I've said, actually, because I won't forget what you said and what you did. Don't watch this. If you know me, this isn't for you. If you don't know me, welcome. You will never know me.